James has been, a willing facilitator, hadn't seen a lot of shot attempts, the last few games. But as he was getting loose and, Miami switched to man and he started being aggressive and looking for his. I know you got dynamic scorers on this team, but when he gets going like that, what does that do for the rest of the group?
And we're unbeatable. We want him to be aggressive. Sometimes out there he's a little too passive, and I just tell him try to encourage him to score the ball, be him. That second unit, we need him to score the ball, so he needs to be more aggressive for us.
The Atlanta Challenge, you saw them a couple of times. They put up a lot of points. I know you got one of those games, but you feel like you owe them a little something. Is it as far as a test for you guys and what you can be and do defensively?
For sure, we're gonna be there. We're gonna go there and be ready. Play defense. We're gonna play with energy, and we know what offensively what they do. So we'll be ready for them.
Greg Logan, Newsday.
Bruce, how much improvement did you see defensively from this team in last night's game? I know Steve said the two teams are tired, but it really seemed like the most active, effective defense that the Nets have played in maybe all year.
Yeah, we were just talking. We were all on a string. We knew what we were doing. We knew our coverages. So once we successfully did that, we were good.
David Aldridge, The Athletic.
Bruce, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. Hey, I know Kobe was an idol of yours growing up, and I just wonder, how does that, what people call Mamba mentality, kind of show itself on the floor, and what did you take from it? What did you take from growing up watching him that you try to apply to your game?
So growing up, I'm from Boston, so I've always was on the other end watching Kobe, being a Celtics fan, not wanting him to do well out there, but man, the man was different. He did everything out there. My last game actually going to an NBA game before I played in the league was Kobe playing at the Celtics. He went off. But me, my personal game, he was a dog. He didn't care about anything out there. There was no friends out there. He went out there and played hard. So that's what I try to do every night. Go out there, be a dog, and don't care who I'm guarding. I guard the best player every night on the offensive end and go out there and try to stop him.
Malika Andrews, ESPN.
Bruce, you touched on this a bit earlier, but one of the roles that Steve Nash sees for James Harden is helping to shepherd that second unit group. How have you seen that group change with him being in it, and how would you like to see his role evolve in that group that you're in often?
I think with us, the second group, we need him to score the ball a little more. But we're still getting used to each other. There's times where I don't even know where to go on the offensive end. I kind of just stand dunker or in the paint. So we're still getting used to each other, but second unit, for sure, we need him to be more aggressive. And for the role players out there, we got to be aggressive. We got to help him out too.
Alex Schiffer, The Athletic.
Hey, Bruce, Greg took my question. I didn't know how to put my hand down.
Tom Dowd, BrooklynNets.com.
Hey, Bruce, this is kind of similar to what Malika asked, but what's the experience like for you playing with James, a guy who's such an exceptional passer, as far as just making yourself available and getting involved with that?
Yeah, me, I just try to get out and transition or cut, try to make myself open. If I can knock down a three, it'd be better for us. But right now I'm a little struggling, but it'll come. But yeah, I just try to get in the cracks and crevices, get offensive boards. And then just get to my floater that's falling right now.